I'm going to continue about the fake representative Meijer. He is the one I'm talking online, but technically we don't really talk. He just like use the town hall and then like town hall is like posted on the Facebook. So I don't know how did he face or hack. I really don't know, but like sometimes I feel like kind of like some of the word, maybe like I have psychopath. I'm pretty sure that it is not psychopath. And then like the Facebook is for public, right? So I can't even point out that like it's real, like he's talking to me. But like for sure, is that like via hacking or Facebook hacking, he can talk to me via that live town hall. Can he change? I don't know technology, how he can fix. I don't even have that kind of high technology experience in me, but as a woman, I really enjoy it. He did whatever he did it for me. So anyway, like you believe it or not, I already came, and then he can even give me the false claim, and then he can even sue me. He can even like humiliate like kind of I'm just trying to get a like BDNR and I'm trying to get a like to be a congressman's wife, or I'm trying to see his wife whatever she got right now. But if Representative Meijer want to have his wife, current wife, like this way, and then he just want to damn me like that way, it's good for him, right? He got BDNR and he got a congressman position. Even he's a fake one. So it's up to him, and then like I really hope he will do really the right one, the right way for me. But if he did it the right way for me, what will he lose? He will lose his congressman position and billionaire, right? Because he need to admit he is a fake one. So this is like his integrity or his dignity. I don't know how to call that one. Can he say in public? Is that like kind of like I humiliate him? I don't know how he will take it, but from my point of view, I want him right. So even like the truth came out, the reality came out, he will lose his job, his money. It's really good when it's like he will lose his fake wife, the current wife. When I started knowing him, he don't even have the relationship. He don't even have a wife. He might have the relationship. He don't have wife. But for suddenly, at online, he has wife for 3 years. I don't know which one should I need to believe. But right now, his wife is beside him. It's up to him. And from my part, I will say out loud all the stuff happening. He's a fake one. That's all I can say. I have no proof. I don't know how to prove. But if he agree with me and he said like he admit he is a fake one, he will lose billionaire position. The real one will come out, right? He will lose the billionaire position. But the congressman position is his position, right? Because the real one is not real congressman. Because of he want to help me for discrimination solution, he got a congressman position. So the fake one might be the real one, real congressman. I don't know. If the truth come out, the problem was solved. Everything was solved. Will be solved, right? Automatically. So I don't need to solve. I just need to say like, oh, this is happened like this way. This is the real one. This is a reality I'm facing right now. Okay. The one work for the government want to check my discrimination and integrity began Representative Meijer. The current Representative Meijer, fake one. So I'm pretty sure that like the fake one is the real congressman. He might already have the congressman position before. I don't know. But the real one is not real congressman. If the problem solved. The real one is not congressman. But if he want to get a congressman position, because of he was helping me, and he got that position, right? The fake one, he will lose all the congressman position and all the billionaire position. But the good one is, he don't even need to marry to his fake wife. That's all. The one thing with me online is fake representative Peter Meijer, or the one work for government want to check my discrimination or integrity. So the fake one, the current representative Meijer is the one work for government, want to check my discrimination or integrity are suffering. What kind of difficulty he got right now? He is suffering, cannot work for African or all lower races. Technically, he's not suffering, I'm suffering. So if I say I'm suffering, it will be like more correct, or it will be like the best answer for that one. So I'm suffering for cannot work for African or lower races. Got married with Vietnamese and Brazilian. Brazilian are Middle East technically. Am I right? Brazil, Turkey, and Dubai, and also some of the stuff like Asian area, and also like Middle East area. Those are all we can call that one Middle East. Oh, don't say like, oh, Kelly, don't stereotype like this. Turkey and some of the stuff, the one I will check the online Google map, and then we can see very clearly for that one. So I'm not doing stereotyping. So in here, see that one? So like, okay, that one is better. Okay, in here. So this is kind of like Europe, right? This is Europe. Before France, wait, France, where is it? England, Ireland, France, oh, in here is England. Am I right? This is France. So England, France is called Germany. Denmark is Germany. And Spain, Greece, not Italy. Those European countries, see that one? From here, the whole world, like that way, it's not including Italy and Turkey. Those are all white people countries, including Russia. But right now, all those Russian area that Indian men go inside. So all those Russia, all those Denmark, Germany area, and Poland is also Russia too. Austria, Italy, Greece, those are all become like Middle East people. I can call those people are Middle East. Am I right? Even like this part of area is Asian area, right? This is like Thailand. This is like I live right over there. I live at there. The Indian, I live right just like this is the country I live in, Myanmar. So technically, like I'm calling like all the Middle East, all those areas. I'm not insulting them. This is how it is. It is reality. If you take it offensive, I don't need to apologize. This is reality. Accept that one. Okay. So Iran, Iraq, Turkey, Afghanistan, Kyrgyzstan, and then Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is the one. Those are all, I can even call them one Middle East. Even Spain, Italy, those are still European. But we cannot even call that kind of like, those are, even they are still under Europe. They are not even white country anymore. All those Indian, those are Indian. They will call themselves Indian, Western Indian or Middle East. But they are all the same ancestor from India. So this is, so all those areas, the Asian, this is my ancestor country, China. I lived at Taiwan for 2 or 3 years. Where is my Taiwan? Oh, here. That small area. That's called Taiwan. This is called Taiwan. See that one? Taiwan. So this is Hong Kong. I'm just like staying at the Taiwan and just go to the Hong Kong for visit. I don't go into the China because like it's China. I don't even know anything about the China. And when I went to the Taiwan, I was born in Myanmar, so I cannot even speak like the Chinese. I don't understand. I mean, I learn Chinese, but I cannot speak like the Chinese people. So I just live in Taiwan and I speak like some of the stuff in Chinese and most of the stuff in English. But like I learn a lot of Chinese from Taiwan. So I don't even need to talk about that one. I just talk about for conversation. And this is like African area, right? So like they will give me the reason like, oh, this is not Africa. Like kind of this is Africa, this is European. It's like kind of like before I know like First War, Second World War, Third War, we divided like this way, but not anymore. Okay, this is like United States. So what am I talking about? Oh, I'm talking about that one. So we are talking about Brazil, Chile, Uruguay, Ecuador, Colombia, Guyana, Peru. But when I check all those stuff, like they want to say like, oh, Brazilian, Chile, they will claim themselves that they are Middle East. They are not. They are not dark like Turkey, Afghanistan, Indian, Kyrgyzstan, Kyrgyzstan, all those areas. Those are all more look like Indian people. So they will claim themselves that like they are not Indian. Because like they are like kind of a Western country, living in a Western country, India. Am I right? But technically, we all know that like they are all the same, right? The same ancestor. But people living in this area, they don't want to claim that, they don't want to get called, or they don't want to call themselves like they are Western India. They just pretend like they are Europe. Then if you call yourself Europe, how about people living in Australia, Italy, Poland, Russia, Sweden? How will call themselves? Am I insulting to them a lot? Am I too rude? No, then don't lie. We live in the United States. This is the war map, okay? I'm not insulting, I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting with his first wife, his current wife, his only one wife. I'm not fighting with her, I'm telling the truth. If we cannot say the truth like this way, the problem is that in the reality, at the workplace area, when you want to take a job, cannot work for them, cannot work together with them as a friend, as a co-worker, acceptable. Not a friend. Co-worker and friend is totally different. Because of the paycheck, we work together. It means you have this discrimination. Yes, it is. Oh, I'm going to arrest you. Then if you want to arrest me right now, after 10 years, after 20 years, you need to pay me back. The same like you fire me for like 3 years ago, 2019, from Champagne, from Meijer. You need to pay me back later, right? Because you want to give equality. Because it's the law. Don't break the law. The law. Sometimes the law is making too extremity, too generous to give it to the lower race. Then the citizen, they have their own right. They can say, this part is not right. This part is too much for us to give it to the French, to them. Whatever they want, they are asking for. Oh, don't see it that way. They are also human. Then they are also human. I'm also human. I'm higher than them. So because I'm higher than them, sure I need to give the friendship. That's not acceptable. This is not United States. This is not America. This is not American people. Oh, Kelly, what are you talking about? You are not even American. Then why are you asking me for that? The same like American. Just give me the friendship. Talk to me like the American. Then don't ask, right? Are we fair? Are we fair and square? Then don't fight with me for that one. Okay, I will go back. got married with a Vietnamese and Brazilian. So if I write Middle East is wrong, or if I call them Western Indian,
And your voice is carrying.
oh sorry.
It's okay.
So I need to like lower down my voices. So we want to have the fake representative Peter Maya. The current representative Peter Maya to escape from that too. Because of that, I see my future and I cannot get a fake representative Peter Maya anymore. Even we are still talking online via town hall, he might give me co-order of false claim, the same as his sister, Hedy Maya, gave to her husband. Representative Maya just changed the word a lot of time or sentences and side with me that we are dating without proof using Facebook town hall. The fake representative Maya, please stand up by yourself. We need to show our difficulty. We can say no to them, even they show their bitterness. Your situation is the same as my situation at Myanmar. Myanmar show that they cannot get the Chinese at Chinatown at Myanmar because Chinese look down on them. American give bitterness to Myanmar and force me to work for Africa. You need to say out loud by yourself. Your money will be gone. You will lose your job. If we cannot solve this discrimination problem, you will be the same as me, like almost homeless, and one day we will be homeless. So I mentioned two difficulties, right? The first one, Peter Maya is, I should say like Representative Peter Maya is facing cannot work for African. Representative Peter Maya is my boyfriend unless he deny the relationship and give me the false claim and sue me that I want money from him the same as his sister Hedy Maya husband. Or another way is he can give me co-order the same like George Kimman. George Kimman, who is George Kimman? Storyteller of the Champagne Maya. That American guy want to escape from a Chinese woman because of his old folks' advice and afraid of the discrimination lawsuit. So he want to escape from the Chinese woman, but he's afraid of discrimination lawsuit. So he just pretended like he didn't deny me. We have relationship, and finally he just changed all the situation, and he just like, oh, Kelly just chase him. Maybe like I also need to admit that like I have inferiority. Even like we just like I look at him, he look at me, and then like I don't like kind of like we are in relationship, but I have inferiority, so I'm really afraid that he cannot accept our relationship. Because of my inferiority, he also accept that way, and then he just give me co-order. So technically, sometimes I told myself like, oh, I should just deserve to get a co-order because like I don't even I'm not sure at the time that like he will give me relationship or not. Am I too stupid? Am I too dumb, right? He just even didn't give me that relationship and I just like, oh, he's a white guy and he might not love me or he might not give me the relationship. So what is the point you just go to the Maya and see him? Is that like kind of like chasing or to get a date, try to get a date, to go to the Maya? It's not that way. It's not that way. So why? You just go and see his face? Technically right. But like when I go and see his face, he came out. And then like he just enjoy it and then I just enjoy it. Or is it coincidence like kind of like he just came out because like it is like he used to came out from his office and to check the store. But like whatever I go, if I go there at 4 o'clock after I get off from work from the warehouse, little I work for a little for a bit at a time. From warehouse at 4 o'clock or either two o'clock, either 3 o'clock or either 5:30. What time whenever I go, he came out. So we just look each other and we just like I look at him and he look at me. But like I have insecure and I have inferiority. I'm really worried that like he might not give me relationship. But my worry became the same, the truth. And then he gave me co-order that like, I'm stalking him. And also like not only at the Maya, the problem is that my mistake is that I went to his house. So it become like obvious for stalking. So if I control that one, I mean like for myself, I'm not sure. I'm not sure he will give me relationship or not. It's called like it's really dumb. So I should take myself that I stalk him. But it is not real stalking. Maybe like wherever I go he came up and then whatever I one day I talk and then he also talked to me back. Is that just like kind of like American guy nature? If it's like American guy nature, am I too stupid? Am I too outdated? You can't even reach to the American standard, right? Western country will behave like this way. So I need to take the like kind of like I want to see his house is like for stalking, but the other part is not. We have got a court order. So technically I'm wrong, but not really wrong. My wrong percentage is only less than 10% or 15%. But going to see his house, here's the big mistake, right? So anyway, he didn't. If he is afraid of the lawsuit, I will solve the problem in here. Solve race discrimination lawsuit problem. If they are afraid of the discrimination lawsuit, I will solve the one already. I will teach all the American and Chinese not to do that to lower races because we look down on them. I will be role model for the lower races and tell American and Chinese not to treat them by giving court order and by telling them they are a whole. Am I right? Instead of doing that, show to public that all lower races are trying to get American and Chinese by using discrimination lawsuit or by seducing or by trying to get the American and Chinese and hanging up at their sides without approval. George Kimman can give me court order because I hang out beside him without approval because he did not admit the relationship and he just showed me he liked it and sometimes he is expecting me to see him at Champagne Meijer. We know that all folks all American and Chinese want to point out that all lower races are slap, stripper, prostitute as a whole and try to get the American and Chinese guy and woman like that way. Even American will see Chinese the same as African and full people. So I already fulfill their desire, right? So if you see like if you want to see me like kind of like I'm the same like full world people or fake world people, try to get a white guy, then you are not supposed to solve the problem like this way. Just show them like oh they are chasing me. But right now he is like he just gave me all those hints and then he just treated me like the same like he like that kind of people for one will try to get a white guy. So sometimes okay, I'm so stupid and then I fall for that one. But I fall for Biramaya again. That's so stupid. How can American guy cheat on me? The problem is like I need a boyfriend. That's why like, I fall for whatever they trick, right? The women are so stupid. So after I fulfill their desire for wanting to call them a whole, I prove with them that they were American and Chinese by using so many ways. Not even they want to get a lot of J as a sled. They can point out that they are using so many ways to get one. I am so genius. I got that whole. So we don't need to give the court order anymore. We win. Satisfy all folks what I did to them. I solved that problem. I'm so genius, right? Do you understand what I'm talking about that one? Because the white guy usually at normal. What happening in the normal? 4-1 football. So the problem is 4-1 football when the white guy and then like they just like hanging around and like they just hanging around their side and then like this is American way, right? Nobody care. Hanging around their side and try to talk, try to get a conversation, courtesy talk, acquaintance talk, friendship talk, or customer talk. Try to get a talk, get a talk, and then like show public that like oh he fall for me, he left me, and then false claim, the same like false claim. So George Kimmer changed the relationship to that kind of relationship. Even like I look at him, he look at me, and we are just like, we have like kind of like, we know ourselves that we are in relationship, but like in reality, I cannot prove because he didn't not admit relationship, so he just changed the whole relationship to 富国 and 废我 trying to get a white guy or Chinese woman. So sometimes it is really good. Like we look down on 富我 and 废我, right? So we can treat 富我 and 废我 like that way. But from my point of view, instead of treating them that way, we need to make them like the right way. Just tell them, I look down on you because your 富我 and 废我 people are doing that kind of way. Like American Chinese. American, they will say like, we are Western country. We are very nice. Don't take advantages on our culture and our generosity or the way our behavior. So American can say it like very politely that way. You don't take it like I give you a relationship. He can say it out loud that way. And also like even for Chinese, I can say it out loud that from Chinese culture, Chinese point of view, even you want to use the American version because you came to the United States. But I'm Chinese, I still keep my Chinese feature, Chinese culture. So we don't talk like that way. Right? For group talk, we can talk. Group talk, group conversation. If you are my friend, you can talk to me. Pet talk, acquaintance talk, courtesy talk, customer talk, or whatever talk, or all kinds of talk you will use and try to approach me. Right? And then you will show public that like I give you favor and then we are in relationship. Then don't try it. This is not Chinese culture. Even you want to try it, or she reached you there, for example, like kind of me, or some of the Chinese came to the United States, they are behaving like the American right now. So you can even use that one as a weakness, and then you can point out that like kind of like that Chinese woman or the Chinese man give me the relationship. Don't kind of false claim. You will claim it, right? Because you need a boyfriend. What did I mention? I need a boyfriend. Because of that one, I fall for George Gilman trip, right? And also I fall for Representative Meijer trip again. The problem is what? I am weak. Why did I weak? I need a boyfriend. So I believe whatever he said. And my personality, my Chinese culture, we are weak. Am I right? So accept that one and don't take that kind of weakness. Don't do false claim. I'm the one saying false claim again and again. I won't do that kind of mistake. And then if you want to give me that kind of cold order, you need to think twice. Even African, even middle school, the school teacher, he showed public that like, oh, I have discrimination minded. I don't talk to the other people. He just living in the United States and he want to behave like the American. I didn't give him chances to be American for him. Because if I give him chances, he can behave like the American, he can approach me and he can talk to me for pet talk. You can go and talk to another woman, another American woman, not with me. You need to see that like, right, I reach to the American level. But I'm not reaching to that kind of level. But some of the American guy will come and approach me and talk to me. I don't feel shy. Right? Technically right. Then no more a lot of conversation. What do you want? You want to talk like a normal conversation, friendship. Then I can give you friendship. Why can't you give me friendship? I look down on you. You are not supposed to do like this. In this country, you can give the friendship to the American. You are supposed to give me the friendship too. Right now, all the lower races, they point out, you want to give the friendship to the American. You don't want to give the friendship to the lower races. So they are using discrimination lawsuit. If you are using discrimination lawsuit to get a friendship, I'm not stupid too. Do I really want the friendship from the American? No, then I can cut all the friendship with the American and lower races. You are not the only one smart. You think like if I give the friendship to the American, I need to give it to you. The American, are they good for me? They are giving me acquaintance, friendship, just superficial. just misleading friendship. Sure, I need to pressure for that kind of friendship. Then don't even use a discrimination lawsuit on me like that way. I'm not stupid. Alright? But if I'm Chinese, I'm weak, and I fall for that trick, the same like George Kim and Representative Meijer, then there are a lot of Chinese people are facing discrimination lawsuit. So I'm rich to the American level. So I'm facing only one lawsuit with a white guy to get a white guy boyfriend relationship. Right? So the other 75% of the ordinary Chinese women, they are facing two problems. Friendship and relationship, two problems. So they got two lawsuits. I'm smart, so I got only one lawsuit for spouse relationship, boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. But I became a whole, right? Because try to get a white guy. If you reach to the American standard, you need to control that one. So I will thank you for fighting me out for that one. I will control by myself too. The mistake already happened for twice. Don't fool me around, white guy. And don't try to win over the Chinese people like this with all the American and all the lower races. You already know that Chinese are, the whole world, Chinese are very simple one, the cleverest one. But right now, you got the impression on the Middle East, right? American guy. You see Middle East women are the same like Chinese women. Then marry them.